Good morning, dear students. Our today's topic is HCF. HCF stands for highest common factor, and we can find the HCF of two or more numbers by the following three methods. Number one, by writing their common factors. Number two, by prime factorization method, and number three, by division method. So I'll explain you all these three methods one by one. Method number one, find HCF by writing common factors. Now what does the word factor means? Factor means divisor. A factor is a number that divides another number exactly, completely, without leaving any remainder. Suppose we have to find out the factors of number 6. We use the operation of division here. Number 6 is divisible by 1. So let's check it by dividing 1 6 times 6, so there is no remainder. Next we will divide 6 by 2. 2 3 times 6, again there is no remainder. Next we will divide 3 by 6. 6 by 3, 3 2s are 6, no remainder. And last we will check it dividing by 6. 6 1 times 6. Now you can see in all these division sums, these are the divisors 1, 2, 3 and 6. And these are the factors of number 6. The question is find HCF by writing common factors. I have taken three numbers. So first of all we will write down all the factors of these three numbers one by one, and then we will find out the HCF. The first number is 12. So as I told you earlier that the first factor is number 1. If we divide 12 by 1, the quotient will be 12. So 1 and 12 both are the factors of 12. Number 1, we can take help from the tables. So after 1, we can find 12 in the table of 2. So 2, 6 are 12. So it means 2 is dividing 12 completely without leaving any remainder. So 2, 6 are 12. 2 and 6 both are the factors of 12. Next, we will divide it by 3. 3 4s are 12. So 3 and 4 both are the factors of 12. So this is a complete set of factors of number 12. Let's find out the factors of 18. The first factor of number 18 is 1, and the last factor of 18 is the number itself, 18. Now let's find out whether 18 is divisible by 2 or not. Let's read the table. 2 9s are 18. So 2 and 9 both are the factors of 18. Next we will read the table of 3. 3 6 are 18. So 3 and 6 both are the factors of 18. Between 3 and 6 we have table of 4 and 5. But we do not have 18 in the table of 4 and 5 because they do not divide number 18 completely. So these are the complete set of factors of number 18. Let's find out the factors of 24. The first factor is again number 1, and the last factor is 24, the number itself, the biggest factor. Then let's find out whether 24 is divisible by 2. Yes, it is an even number. So 24 is divisible by 2, and 2 12s are 24. So 2 and 12 are the factors of 24. Next we will check it by 3. 3 8s are 24. After 3 we have the table of 4. So let's read out the table of 4 and find is it divisible by 4 or not. So 4 6 are 24. It means it is completely divisible by 4. The factors of 24 are now 4 and 6. So you can see this is the complete set of factors of 24. Now children, you have to remember a few points, that 1 is the smallest factor of each and every number, and the largest factor is the number itself. Here you can see the largest factor is 12. Here the largest factor is 18. Here the largest factor is 24. And the factors, the remaining factors of every number are either equal to that number or less than that number. Now let's loop the common factors. Do we have some common factors? Yes, you can see 1 is present in all these numbers, so this is common. Then 2 is also present, so let's loop number 3 because it is also present in all the 3 numbers. 4 is not present in number 18, so it is not common. And then 6 is present in all these 3 numbers, so we can take this as common factor. 1, 2, 3 and 6 are the common factors of number 12, 18 and 24, and 6 is the biggest, the largest common factor, so our ACF is number 6. Okay students, second method is prime factorization method. We use this symbol to find out the prime factors of the given numbers. I have taken 3 numbers 18, 24 and 36, and we will find out their prime factors one by one. One thing you have to remember that in prime factorization you are not supposed to use composite numbers. You have to use only prime numbers. The smallest prime number is 2. So let's check whether 18 is divisible by 2. So you have to keep the test of divisibility in your mind as well. So the rule is for number 2 that all the even numbers are divisible by 2. So 18 is also an even number. It is divisible by 2. And I am writing this 2. It is a divisor. It will divide 18. So 2 9s are 18. Next, 9 is an odd number. It is not divisible by 2. Now let's check the next prime number, that is 3. 3 3s are 9. Again 3 is also divisible by 3. So 3 1s are 3. So all these are the prime factors of 18. Okay students, 24 is also an even number. So it is divisible by 2. 2 12s are 24. Then 12 is an even number, divisible by 2. 2 6 are 12. 6 is also an even number. It is also divisible by 2. 2 3s are 6, and then 3 1s are 3. 36 is also an even number, so let's divide it by 2. 2 1s are 2. 3 minus 2, 1 is left. It will make 16 over here. So 2 8s are 16. Now 18 is an even number. It is also divisible by 2. 2 9s are 18. Then 9 is an odd number, divisible by 3. 3 3s are 9, and then 3 1s are 3. So these are the factors of 36. Now I am writing the prime factors of 18. 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. Then the factors of 24 are 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3. Then the factors of 36 are 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. Okay students, now we have to loop the common factors. Now you can see this 2 is present in all the 3 sets. So it is common. Then this 3 is also present in all the 3 sets. So it is also common. Now what about these 2's? You can see in this set we do not have 2, and in this set we do not have 3. So we are not going to take these numbers as common factors of 18, 24 and 36. So the common factors of 18, 24 and 36 for ACF are only that are present in all the 3 sets. So I am writing the common factors. 2 multiplied by this 3. So 2 multiplied by 3 is 6, and 6 is the highest common factor of 18, 24 and 36. Third method is by division method. I have taken 2 numbers 405 and the second number is 513, and we will use this sign for long division method. Now the biggest number is 513. It is our dividend, and it will be written inside this sign of division, and 405, which is the smaller number, will become the divisor. Now we have to guess how many 405s are there in 513. Of course, 1 So 405, 1 times 405. Now we will subtract. We cannot subtract 5 from 3, so we will borrow 1 and make it 13. 0 is left over here. 13 minus 5 is 8. 0 minus 0 is 0. 5 minus 4 is 1. Now we have to make a divider over here and bring the previous divisor in this sign of division. It will become our new dividend. Now we have to guess again how many 108 are in 405. Let's check it by multiplication because 108 is a bigger number. So in the rough column, we will multiply to check which answer is the correct answer. Let's check it by 3. 3 8s are 24 and 3 1s are 3. It is 324. Let's check it by 4. So, which number is the nearest one? 432 is bigger and 324 is the nearest number. So, this 3 will be written over here and we will write 324 under 405. Now, we will subtract again. 5 minus 4 is 1. It is not possible to subtract 2 from 0, so we will borrow 1 from 4. 3 is left over here and we will make it 10. Now 10 minus 2 is 8. Again we have to repeat the same process. We will bring the previous divisor in this house of division and now it will become the dividend. Now we have to guess how many 81s are there. Let's read the table of 8. 8 ones are 8 and 8 twos are 16. So our answer will be bigger if we multiply 81 by 2. So it will be 81 1 times 81. Again subtract. 8 minus 1 is 7. Not possible to subtract 8 from 0. We will borrow 1 from here, make it 10. 0 is left over here. 10 minus 8 is 2. Again we have to make a divider. And the previous divisor will become the dividend now. So here it is 81. Now children, you have to guess how many 27s are there in 81. Let's read the table of 2 to guess the correct answer. 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8. So let's check 27 by 3 first. 3 7s are 21, 2 will be carried. 3 2s are 6 plus 2, 8. So this is our exact answer. 3 will be written over here and 81 under 81. There is no remainder. So the last divisor is our ACF. It is 27. So the ACF of the two bigger numbers 405 and 513 is 27.